Hi, my name is Jake. Now let's talk music. All right, so it is Tuesday, November 5th. Uh, it's about 7 o'clock at night. I literally just got back to my dorm. Uh, I did the turkey drawing right before I left, so that's pretty cool. But yes, it is officially November, and I'm I'm gonna record a couple of videos tonight. But I just want to say I'm probably gonna put out my album reviews first, and then I'll do the best albums of October. So you gotta give me a minute. I'm trying to catch up with everything that's been going on. I literally just got back on campus and I'm leaving again this Friday. So while I'm here these couple days, I'm gonna try and pump out as much content as I can so I can have a video per day. But let, let's just sit down and talk for a second. Like, we just had one of the craziest weeks of music of the whole year. Like, so many good albums came out. I mean, of course, the number one album was Tyler the Creator's Chromacopia, which that's one thing I need to sit down and do an updated take on what I did on the first time I listened to it. I have some changed ideas about it, and it it needs to have its own personal video to talk about what I need to talk about. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that out there. That's one video that's coming soon. Uh, this video is about Eternal Atake 2, um, all the West Side Gun albums, Freddie Gibbs album, IDK's album. What else came out? I mean, I'm not gonna talk about the singles. I mean, there was the Weekend single for his new album and the South of France remix by Future, but honestly, I want to focus on the albums, and we have some damn good albums. I mean, Chromacopia in just 4 days of sales sold almost 300,000 units, and it's expected to sell this week 150,000 units. 450,000 units in less than 2 weeks. I was about to say in 2 weeks, it's like 1.5 weeks. That that's just insane. And I think honestly, I'm gonna leave all the stuff that I figured out about you, Chromacopia and everything for my video about it. But there's a lot to talk about when it comes to that album, and I'm excited. But yeah, you're gonna be getting a lot of videos these next couple days. And then this Friday we have Soul Burger and Harold by ASAP Ferg. Next week, I forget which day it is, but I know MM Food. It's either its 20th or 25th year anniversary. I'm gonna be doing a video about that. We got Corday's new album. Is there anything else? Oh, King of the Mischievous South 2 Deluxe. Hey, I'm excited for that. It looks like it's gonna be a whole new album on top of King of the Mischievous South 2. Like, it looks like the track list is gonna be pretty long, so I'm excited though. I mean, Denzel Curry has one of the most underrated like uh discographies for rappers. Like, I want to say he's dropped a bad album. Closest thing is I would say Zoo. Zoo is just not for me. There's like some good songs, but it's like a mixed bag. But I'm not getting into that right now. I'm here to talk about Eternal Take 2, which I have some strong feelings about this album. So last year, uh, Uzi went all in on this new experimental album, the Pink Tape, and didn't do very good. Just like I feel like I could give him some credit though because he was doing something so out there. He's putting himself out there, and it's kind of like how Tyler the Creator made Cherry Bomb. Like he put himself out there with this really experimental stuff, but it wasn't received well by the music community. And that's kind of the same thing with Pink Tape, but there's a couple of good songs on there that you can still put on your playlist. Now we're in 2024. I mean, I would have been fine without a Uzi album this year because what we got is just not good. Like, I feel like you can hear it in the production. It sounds rushed. There's not a lot there. Like, you only have one feature, like one credited feature, and it's Big Time Rush for like 15 seconds. One, what is Big Time Rush doing on a Lil Uzi Vert album? And two, why is there only one feature that is for like 15 seconds? Like, I'm just trying to understand because some of the ways that Uzi is trying to perform and make his voice, it's just you kind of need some like features to like bring something as weird as this together because he's just going all over the place and he doesn't know how he wants to be stylistically. He's like he goes from one style, goes to another, changes everything, and honestly, it's just not interesting enough for me to care to sit and really listen. It's just like it's a Rush album that we didn't need. Like we were expecting to get Love is Rage 3 and instead we get this. I mean, and also it just with the name it reminds me that Uzi hasn't made a good album since Eternal Atake. I mean, to me it feels like horrible to associate the name Eternal Atake with this album because that was an amazing album and really changed hip hop in its own way. This is just like, what are we doing here? I mean, I was excited for this album, but I knew not to get my hopes up. I mean, after Pink Tape, I literally was like, oh my god, Uzi's dropping, I can't wait. I stayed up until midnight, what like getting ready for that to come out. I turned that on and it's like, what are we doing here? And then after that, I was like, you know what? Maybe it was just because he's trying to do this weird experimentation with his voice and everything that he's doing with the production. Maybe we'll get an album where it's back to original Uzi. And then I see Love is Rage 3, I'm like, yes, like this is what we're needing. And then that gets scrapped and now we have Eternal Take 2. I was like, I like the Eternal Take. This could be really good. And then when you actually listen to this thing, what what was your plan here? Like it sounds rushed and I just feel like it would have been better for him to take a year and just take a year away from music really. I mean, another thing that's been going around, I don't know if it's true, but one thing I'm hearing is that the reason why he's sounding like this and everything's going like wrong within Uzi's like whole organization. Wait, let me rephrase that. Like he's been taking galaxy gas, and I don't know if it's true because I mean we heard the same thing with uh Kanye, how he's taking this nitrous, and I just feel like it's a cop out, and I get that this stuff is addicting, but if it's hurting you this much, why keep doing it? Like you could see like Ye himself. Once he started taking that nitrous, you could see that he didn't even look like himself anymore. He started like changing, but people were like, "Oh, maybe that's just because of the new era." Like, no, his health started degrading once he started taking that nitrous. And the same thing's happening to Uzi with Galaxy Gas. I I don't know. It's just I don't get it. If it's hurting you, why continue taking it? Like truly, I I know it's hard to quit. I'm not just saying quit cold turkey, but I'm not gonna continue going down this road. It's uh, I just I'm I was expecting a lot more, and it was just a total disappointment and waste of my time. Like at least with the pink tape, there was a couple of songs that I added to my playlist. This I there's like no redeeming quality to me. Honestly, it's one of my least favorite albums of the year. I mean, like two of the worst albums are from people that a couple years ago you thought they could never make a bad album, but both of them have had back to back bad albums. And I'm talking about Kanye and Lil Uzi. I mean, Vulture's one is not good. Let's be honest. It's not good. And then you have Vultures too, where it feels the same way as this project. It's just rush and it's unfinished. You just try to rush the release to get money. Like I get this is a business, but for how much these rappers talk about how much they care about their fans and everything, how the fans are their like number one motivator. It with releasing projects like this that are unfinished and you're just rushing to get them out to make money, that doesn't show that. That shows that you're only there for the monetary value, and it just sucks. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But honestly, I don't want to just sit and shit talk a person's like music. I honestly I wish I wouldn't have had to make this video like this, but I have to tell y'all how I feel about stuff, and I just didn't like it. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully his next project is better. I mean, apparently he's already started making music again. Like he literally just dropped his album on Friday and he's already making music again. So hopefully it's something totally different from this. Honestly, I don't know if I want it to be Love is Rage 3 because with how bad these last two projects have been, I just I I love his older albums, and to see like their names connected with some of this trash music, I just hope it isn't. Honestly, I just wish he would take a like break from music. Take a break from music. Get get your health back up and stop taking this galaxy gas. Like that's just hurting you. I don't know. It just sucks to see that happening to someone. I mean, we've seen it happen to multiple rappers where they're addicted to some kind of drug, and it just never ends well. I mean, when I think of that, I think of Juice World, I think of Mac Miller, I think of Lil Peep. Like it just sucks to see all this happening. And I just hope that he gets the help he needs. Um yeah, until next time. Peace.